sleep until noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up. This is me running off you on the porch crying.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. This one is gonna sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down. He gets free. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Jefferson's got it coming around. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. his 4th TD grab of the season. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. From low, no better. When I got rich and
Murray gonna look to do it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
2nd down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and He does the rest.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Will Riker is on for the field goal.
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Riker had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. On the return is Rocker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Murray will throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To throw again is Murray. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Mark. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 43, here's second and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 46, here's second and 5. In motion, it's Jefferson. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Left side by Hawkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll drop to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Third down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. First and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 10.
To throw is Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
14. First down, Vikings.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. As the second charge timeout for Minnesota, it'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Man in motion, heading left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard.
What an advantage it brings the defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
26-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted snap.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Will Reichert the kickoff.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Forward. They go play action for Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And the Cardinals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. On play action, Murray moving outside the pocket, and he's in! Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 88 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down. They need 5. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? Selling the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beat. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete. Contact, but with flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Pickup. First down, Vikings.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
On play action, Young on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, They get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Walter Nolan. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. On the return is Roger. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Vikings. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempts winds up being unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now Murray on first down. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it's going to be third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Murray. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and inches. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Got it.
Here's a second and 9.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 44, Cardinals 35. Will
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for